Hello again, Zhangoned here, and as you can see, when I remove the money from this man's pocket without him being able to tell, he must be one of the most obnoxiously unobservant men in the world. Oh no, there he goes, he's whacked me, he's not happy. But that would imply obviously that I am now a member. I'm not sure why all of a sudden I felt the need to get members. I'm only level 5 in, what, 4 stats? Yeah, 4 stats, but I felt that this wasn't good enough. I had to get members. I wanted to open up less zones with bots in them. I do remember RuneScape having a lot of bots when I used to play it, and I do hope that some... I've been told that it's worse. People are telling me that actually there's even more bots now and they're even easier to spot. I remember back in the day you'd have almost a consistent train running to the yew trees up in Dugno. No, in it's not Nyanil. What's the one that's up there? Never mind. And you'd also have them running around to ogres, I believe. They used to steal the ogre bones, come back to the bank, and then bones would drop in price. But people didn't mind that so much because then prayer was cheaper. That was always the double-edged sword with bots, isn't it? I mean, no one wants bots because bots ruin the game. But then no one wants to pay a load of money for logs or coal or bones, and bots get them for free. So I guess it's a double-edged sword. As you see there, I hit level 5 thieving. Never really liked thieving, but I've never really tried pyramid plunder. And I've been told pyramid plunder, cracking way to get experience, and there's a chance to get a nice drop. Apparently there's a chest you loot when you're finished, almost like the barrows. My character, like I've said before, was never high level, but I loved going to the barrows. The barrows was amazing. It was one of the first things I ever did in RuneScape that wasn't focused on getting experience. I don't know about how anybody else plays it, but I kind of played at all times in order to level up. That's what I focused on, leveling up. What would be the best way to level up? What's the most efficient way to do this or that or the other? But with the barrows, you didn't really make that much experience for fighting because you were running around a lot. You know, you weren't doing anything particular, you weren't farming at the same time. It was pretty much just doing the barrows. But I thought it was a really good bit of fun. But I never really got into the mini games, but I will play them this time. I thought I'd play more mini games on this time around, just to kind of enjoy the game a bit more, be a little bit less serious about it. And you see here, I'm fighting some cows for my first combat levels. I did want to do Slayer at the same time. Didn't like the idea of doing combat that wasn't Slayer, because obviously if you're going to be doing combat you might as well be doing another skill. But apparently you have to be level 20, it says on the list, to talk to the first fella about getting quests. So it'll be level 20 combat, which seems quite high to me, just to start a skill. Although I will check today that I'm right, because I might be going a bit mad. And then I'm going to do some Slayers, obviously, as soon as that's finished. I still haven't picked the skill I'm going to go for first, because I don't want to keep getting all of them up at the same time. I mean, I can't be bothered getting 50 mining at the same time as 50 cooking, because then 50 smithing is never going to happen from that. But this won't happen for very long. So I wouldn't mind picking a pair of skills. Maybe I might do the combats first, although I've never been too obsessed with high combat skills. But I could do combat Slayer first, maybe do them as high as I can go and kind of push myself with that. Or I might do hunting. Hunting looks like fun, and apparently the getting red chins is a good money source, although I might probably just keep that and do range experience from there. So like I say, everything's up in the air. If anyone has any suggestions, please let me know what they might be. I will be doing some of the quests soon, although I will leave it a little bit. There goes Skype telling me it stopped working, the toolbar, which if I think back, I specifically asked for it not to install that bloody toolbar. I hate Skype toolbars. I hate any toolbars. I used Google Chrome and it didn't come with any toolbars. And then if you try and download anything, it wants to install its own toolbar. Because obviously I'm assuming every time you do a search in that toolbar, they get like, I don't know, half a pence. So 1 million people have it, they make loads of money. But you know it's just not as good as typing into Google Chrome's toolbar, which just Googles things. Because invariably, all we want to do is Google something. Whenever you type into that bar, you want to Google something. And then Microsoft comes along and ruins everything for everybody by doing this stupid Bing nonsense, which they force down everyone's throat. They use Microsoft, so my school has it, and my work have it. It's ridiculous. I hate it. But yeah, so I got this free air staff off a cow because it was a magic cow. The other cows thought he was amazing because he could do spells. He can make a rabbit appear from behind, I guess, her udgers. But I stole his staff, her staff, and killed her. And now I'm doing free spells. Yay! Like I said before, I love free things. If I find a free thing, I'm going to use it up. I find a free air staff. Time for some free mage levels. So here I'm about to get level 5. Took a bit longer than I thought it would. But if I remember correctly, the real way to level up magic is high level alchemy and then superheat. So I loved superheat. I don't know why I liked it so much, but I loved smithing in RuneScape. But I was always terribly low level at it. I guess it's because I hated mining and never got any ores. But yeah, I'll probably end up getting up my magic with things like superheat and high level alch. So level 5 here, bada bing bada boom. And I'm going to stop doing magic. And what was my next skill I did? Because what I'm doing is I'm recording and then I'm going to talk over the things, because this way, ironically, I'm talking less nonsense than I do if I do it the other way around. As much as I do talk complete balls right now, it's really terrible if I'm actually playing. So yeah, I also picked up a sling from a cow, because these are very, very multifaceted cows. These cows can do anything. They fulfill the entire combat triangle. I'll soon find a shield, I'm sure. So here we go, level 5 range. With my sling, and then I get a little alert afterwards telling me, stop using your sling now, this is rubbish. And I believe the best way to do it is through knives, so I guess I'll do that after smithing. Yeah, there's my little alert saying, don't use these again, these are terabad, no one likes them, you'll never get any more experience again. So I'm assuming maybe Jagex have included air staffs and slings, a kind of generic thing to drop from the first monsters that you kill, so that everybody gets like a little bit of experience in these stats and then gets told, hey, actually you should go and craft yourself a bow or craft yourself some runes. So yep, fire making next. Obviously this is a pile of piss for a skill to level up. It takes literally what, 5 logs of light for 5 levels, which is just Rididicong, I think you'll agree. So my skills list is nicely flashing there. And then I had all my cowhides. Thought I'd just make some gloves. This was really fast to level as well, but obviously I do understand that there's a bit of a difference between leveling really fast at 90 and leveling really fast at level 1 to 5. But they are quite indicative. Like fire making went up very quickly, whereas mining went up a bit slower, and that continues the entire way through the game, I know. And I got a strange rock here, and I've no idea what a strange rock is. This has been a mystery to me. So it hasn't killed me, but I'm not a superhero yet, so I'm guessing it's just the generic thing that happens. But I'll look up a guide and see what a strange rock does, and if it's good I'll be happy, if it's nothing, c'est la vie. So that's probably the end of this video. I don't think I've got any more levels. Again, these videos are really to start just checking my sound levels, checking I can upload, checking that I can do it to 720 and HD, checking my PC can do all this. I haven't really picked any skills or quests to do. I'm just running around and getting some basic provisions in my inventory. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you for the next video. I guess I'll do some more... No, I think by next video I'll have picked something to do and I'll be trying to level it a bit faster. So I'll catch you guys soon. Bye bye.